Hey friends, thanks for joining me again. Today we are going to work on a gentle yoga flow, working on expanding the heart and just doing gentle back bends. So we're going to start in easy pose, jumping right into it, bringing the left foot in towards the groin and then the right foot just outside. You're going to take your left hand, draw the left arm behind. Nice big inhale, right arm comes up on top of the head, not really putting any pressure. And then you're going to draw that right ear to the right shoulder as you exhale and drawing the left shoulder down towards the mat. Holding for 10 breaths. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to take and you're going to swap the legs out. So bringing the right leg in and the left leg just on the outside. You're going to bring the right arm behind the back. Nice big inhale, left arm goes up, left hand goes on the head, and then draw the left ear to the left shoulder. Again, drawing the right shoulder down towards the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Next, we're going to grab a strap or our block. And you're going to take and we're going to grab the block on both sides. And if you have a strap, make sure that it's shoulder width apart where you're grabbing. You're going to grab the block nice and slowly on the inhale. You're going to draw the block up and back. Exhale, bringing it back down in front. Inhale, up, back. Making sure to root down into the sits bones, elongating the spine. 3. And then last 1, 4. And then release, placing the block to the side. Bring your feet so that they are just mat width apart. So you're in a slight little straddle position. We're going to take and you're going to bring the left hand slightly behind the hips. Nice big inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, bringing it over just outside that left leg. Hold and breathe. Making sure the spine is nice and long. Sits bones are nice and rooted to the mat. Inhale, coming back up. Right arm comes slightly behind the hips, just like on the left. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, bringing the left arm just so that the hand is outside the left or the right thigh. Hold and breathe. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to draw the legs in. You're going to cross your feet at the ankles, and we're going to rock up into a tabletop position. So wrists stacked directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Taking a nice big inhale, we're going to come into cow. You're going to draw your chest towards the mat, expanding through the heart, drawing the shoulders back. And then exhale, drawing the spine up towards the ceiling, coming into cat. Inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, coming into cat. Another inhale. Exhale, pushing the mat away. One more time, inhale. And last time, exhale. Inhale, coming back to neutral. We're going to take and we're just going to rock side to side. So moving left to right, kind of going into a side bend while you're still in your tabletop. Maybe even pushing up into cat and focusing on stretching out the spine upwards and to the side. And exploring how that feels. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to take and come into neutral, and you're going to take and raise the right leg, nice and straight. Exhale, drawing it over just outside the left side of that mat, bringing your gaze to follow towards that right foot. Inhale, coming back to center. Nice big inhale. Left leg rises and then crossing it over towards the right, bringing the gaze to follow. Really focusing on opening that left side of the body. Inhale, coming back to center. This time we're going to come down into child's pose, extended child's pose, so crawling those fingers forward. Exhaling as you come down. And then lifting all the way up on the inhale, coming down into locust pose. So drawing the elbows in. Spine is nice and long, shoulders are down. And then coming all the way back up to a tabletop position and then pressing up into cat. We're going to make that more fluid and do it 3 more times. So coming down on the exhale. Inhale, rise, coming towards that locust pose. Exhale, drawing up into cat. Down. Locust. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, locust. Inhale, rise. Exhale, return down. Pressing up, cat. And then coming back to a neutral spine. Now we're going to take and we're going to do camel pose. If this posture is a little bit of a challenge for you, you can take and place your hands on the small of your back and just leave them there. So starting at the small of your back, I'm going to give that modifier first. Nice big inhale, drawing the shoulders down, elongating the spine, slight back bend. And if you want to take it further, bringing the left hand down towards the back foot, and you're going to rise that right hand up for half camel pose. Make sure not to drop the head back, keeping the head in neutral with the spine. Bringing the hands back to the small of the back, and then switching arms. Hold and breathe. And then exhale, release. We're going to take and we're going to tuck the toes under, coming into a downward facing dog. Pressing those heels down, drawing the hips back, opening up the shoulders. You can even leave your knees bent if leaving the knees straight is a little bit of a challenge. And then draw the right leg so that the knee meets the right arm and the ankle meets the left hand. And then you're going to draw your left leg in. Bringing the right hand behind the right hip. Left hand comes on the knee. Elongate the spine and twist over towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, coming back to center. You're going to draw that left leg back, tucking the toe under, coming back into that downward dog, either straight leg or bent leg. And then drawing the left leg in. And then bringing the right knee to meet the left foot. Taking and bringing the left hand behind the hip, elongate the spine. Right hand goes on left knee and twist. Really focusing on lengthening throughout the spine and drawing the shoulders down rather than trying to go deeper into the twist. All right, coming back to center. We're going to come into easy pose. Bringing the hands to heart space center. Taking a nice big inhale, drawing the hands up towards the ceiling, bringing the gaze to follow the thumbs. Exhale, you're going to bring the arms down, either hands down on the mat in a forward fold and easy pose, or bringing them down to the forearms. If you're on your forearms, come back up to the hands. We're going to walk it over towards the left side of the mat. And then again, if you want to take it down to the forearms, you can. Otherwise, you could stay on the hands. And just really focusing on giving that small of the back a nice little stretch. Bringing it back up to the hands, walking all the way over to the right this time so that your head is over your knee, and then walking it down to the forearms if you would like. Bringing it back up to the hands and walking back to center. We're going to cross our ankles and then walk it so that we're on our hands and knees again in tabletop. Bringing the toes to touch, you're going to come all the way back down into a child's pose, bringing the forehead to touch the mat. And then slide those hands down by the sides, palms face up. And just allow yourself to release down into the mat, knowing that in this space you are grounded and safe. Allowing yourself to further release into the child's pose with each breath. And if you'd like to stay here, go ahead and pause the video and just stay as long as you'd like. When you're ready to come out, go ahead and slide your hands so that they're directly underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up. Bring yourself to a nice, comfortable, seated position. And the hands to the heart space center. The light in me honors and sees the light in every single one of you. Thank you for joining me. This concludes today's practice. See you next time.